Later in the lesson, Sullivan saw Bishop giggling once more. He attempted to rip into Maya, but Andy wasn't having it. She told him that she would pick another battle with her commanding officer because Sullivan was at fault, and that if she gets into problems, it will be because of that. Darting Maya in the confines of the station was one thing. Calling her out in public to portray her as less than one of his finest firemen is quite another. Andy stood up for her friend, and Ripley made sure that nothing would come of it. Before leaving, he reminded Andy not to let anything stand in the way of her friendship with Maya and advised Sullivan to take the remainder of the day off. It was unusual, he said. When they gave Dean a surprise party, Ripley had lingered on at the firehouse and even grabbed a piece of cake, because his family was pressuring him to quit his career as a firefighter and join the family business. Dean hadn't wanted to celebrate his birthday. Sadly, they weren't scared to threaten Dean because they didn't want to worry about him working there. Dean threatened to cut him off both emotionally and financially. That meant he would disobey their order. He returned to his party since he wanted to have fun with his pals. In addition, Jack eventually realized that there were situations when sharing wasn't necessary, and as a result, he apologized to Dean for pressuring him. He is now aware that Dean has had enough of his family. Maya had apologized to Andy as well. She claimed that she was aware of her tendency towards competition, and that as she told Andy what was going on, she didn't want things to escalate. Andy was the only one to say that she wouldn't have cared because Maya was her best friend and she couldn't have pushed her away. Thus, the two of them delighted in the celebration when Ben returned, not for Dean, but rather to take up residence. Bailey, Ben's wife, required a divorce because she detests Ben's new job and the anxiety it causes her. Betty then explained to him that she just needed some alone time.